Hi, I'm Dr. Bill Berkowitz of Life Chiropractic in Grass Valley, California. Let's talk about the top 5 actions for anxiety relief. The first thing that you should understand if you experience anxiety is it's due to a nerve imbalance. And that nerve imbalance is due to long-term stress or trauma or a combination of both. The solution is to restore balance to that nervous system. We're talking about the autonomic nervous system, the balance between the sympathetic fight or flight system and the parasympathetic vagus nerve system. So the solution is to bring balance back to that system. One thing to remember is that it took you time to get here. Even if your anxiety just seemed to show up, it's been a long time in coming, and it will take a little bit of time and a lot of repetition to bring you out of it. So let's talk about 5 actions you can start taking. The first is to start breathing through your nose. Your mouth is not intended for breathing. If you're not eating, drinking, or talking, close your mouth and breathe in and out through your nose. You can also try to slow that breathing down, breathe lightly, and prolong those breaths. That will send a message of safety to your nervous system. The next piece is also breathing. You want to breathe from your diaphragm. Sometimes we call this abdominal breathing. Start by lying on your back. You can put a book on your belly right below your ribs, or you can put your hands on your belly. Breathe in through your nose, and you want the only movement to take place right below your ribs. You want your abdomen to come out and back in. If you can do that lying down, move to sitting. When you can do it sitting, then do it standing. The next thing we really want to do, and this feeds on the last couple, but it's more specific, is we want to activate that vagus nerve of the parasympathetic system. We often call that the rest and digest system. And the single way that I will show you or share with you right now is called resonance breathing. It's averaging about 5 to 5.5 breaths a minute. So it's a 5 to 6 second inhale through the nose and a 5 to 6 second exhale through the nose. Slow on both sides. That's resonance breathing. You want to do that for 5 minutes. I suggest you check in with yourself and see how you feel before you do that, and then what the difference is after 5 minutes of breathing. Basically, that's all you're doing is breathing. Number 4 in this list of 5 actions is sleep. If you want to overcome anxiety, you have to have a regular sleep schedule. You have to get a good 7 to 8 hours of sleep. And that might mean, if it's 7 hours of sleep, that might mean 7.5, 7.75 of an hour in bed. So your time in bed doesn't necessarily equal sleep time. Your room should be dark, it should be cool. You should go to bed at least a couple of hours after having eaten last, staying away from stimulants, staying away from stimulating things like movies and that have violence in them. But you want to adopt a regular sleep schedule. There's a significant relationship between altered sleep and anxiety. Now, sometimes the stress causes altered sleep, and the altered sleep feeds into anxiety, but it is a key thing that you need to solve. The last on this is what I call self-regulation. You need to help your nervous system find ease or safety. You can do that with the breathing. You can do that by getting out in nature. You can do that by sitting with a cup of tea and listening to some music. You can do that by dance. You can do that with meditation. You can do that with a conversation with someone that you really love and trust. But you need to find ways to find safety in your nervous system. For more information, make sure to check out my website at www.lifewithinchiropractic.com. Thanks, and I look forward to you in the next video.